Dakota and Jamie Dornan decide to live together in a peaceful house in the heart of Los Angeles. Hollywood never ceases to amaze, but the news that broke on Tuesday morning really shocked the media. Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan are said to have moved in together in Dakota's private mansion in the Laurel Canyon area of Los Angeles. An exclusive source from a close assistant to the actress said, "They both feel tired of the spotlight, the gossip and the past mistakes. Now, they choose to live a real, simple life, like normal people finding each other again." Dakota and Jamie, two names associated with the famous 50 Shades series, have repeatedly made the media skeptical about their half-real, half-fake relationship. However, after a long period of silence and many years of living apart, the news that they have decided to build a new life together, in a private and poetic space, has moved the public. "I think it's time to stop running. Jamie and I have suffered enough loss to understand what's important," Dakota shared in an interview with Vogue Italia, with a rare soft smile. Inside Dakota Johnson's peaceful home, the house where the two live is nestled among ancient trees, rustic, artistic, and completely far from what people usually imagine a Hollywood star to be. The house has no large gate, no dense surveillance cameras. Instead, there are moss-covered stone walls, sun-stained wooden doors, and the scent of lavender wafting from the backyard. Dakota once described this place as a sanctuary for the soul. She bought it in 2016, when she was exhausted from a busy schedule and rumors of love. "I needed a place to breathe. To not have to smile for the camera when my heart was in turmoil," she said. The house has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a private studio where she writes and plays guitar. Jamie, who has loved music since he was a student, often spends afternoons sitting with her in this space, playing old songs. They both enjoy the quiet, home-cooked meals, tending to plants, and raising a borzoi dog they jokingly call Gray. "There's no vanity here, just 2 broken people learning to heal together," a close friend of the couple shared. From co-stars to partners, a quiet and profound love story, Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan's love has never been officially confirmed. During the filming of 50 Shades, the two always maintained the image of professional co-stars. But the eyes, gestures, and strong connection between them made people wonder, are they really just friends? "They didn't need dialogue," said one of the crew. "They just looked at each other and knew what emotions they needed to act out." After Jamie quietly ended her marriage to Amelia Warner, and Dakota split from Chris Martin shortly after, rumors of them finding each other began to circulate. But it wasn't until earlier this year, when Jamie was spotted leaving Dakota's mansion in the early morning, that the rumors really exploded. "We went through a lot of people, a lot of choices, and in the end, we realized that what we really needed was peace, which can only be found when we're together," Jamie shared in a recent podcast. Dakota was more subdued. She didn't mention Jamie directly, but when asked about love, she simply said, "I don't believe in fairy tales anymore. But I do believe in choosing every day that the person will stay, not for fame, not for temporary passion, but for true feelings." Their daily lives, no red carpet, no drama. In contrast to their A-list image as regulars at events, Jamie and Dakota now rarely make public appearances. They refuse red carpet invitations, do not accept big brand promotion contracts, and mainly appear at independent events, related to art, charity or the environment. A typical day for them starts with morning coffee on the balcony, which can be viewed from the distant hills of California. Dakota often sits reading, while Jamie writes the script for his short film project. They go to the supermarket together, cook dinner, or occasionally drive to Malibu to swim. Very ordinary things, but a luxury for a couple who used to live under the glare of flashbulbs. "I'm so tired of living for other people to talk about. Now I just live for myself," and for the people I love, Jamie says. Friends who support and oppose. Dakota and Jamie's love, while warmly received by fans, has not been without its share of skepticism, especially from those who were close to them in previous relationships. An old friend of Jamie's was blunt: "I don't believe in getting back together with someone who caused problems in my marriage." Meanwhile, some sources close to Dakota say she deserves someone who is he doesn't carry too much past action. However, many people have also spoken out in support. No one but them understands how deep their feelings are. And if they can overcome everything to be together, then it's no longer a mistake, it's destiny, commented a director who worked with them. They're building a home. No need for a lavish wedding. A question that the media and fans constantly ask is, are they planning to get married? And until now, both have kept a low profile. Dakota once answered, "I don't think a wedding is a must to affirm love. I've seen too many couples get married in a big way and then get divorced quickly. I just need to wake up every morning and see that person still there." Jamie agrees. "We're living as a family. That's the most important thing. The paperwork, the wedding party, the wedding dress. To me, it doesn't define happiness." Conclusion: they chose each other, once and for all. The story of Dakota Johnson and Jamie Dornan is no longer a series of vague rumors. It is now a real journey, with wrong turns, torments, and even moments of finding each other after many years of being lost. In a world where love is constantly tested by fame, pressure and media scrutiny, the fact that two people have gone through mistakes, losses, and decided to rebuild a home, is something that makes people believe that there are loves that, even though late, are still worth waiting for. "I don't need a noisy love. I just need someone to accompany me through the quiet days, and Jamie is that person." Dakota Johnson.